Hi!
Hi, welcome back to the channel. We thought we'd do something a little bit different today and take a tour of our local town, like we're tourists during this lockdown. So,
on our daily one exercise, whatever you want to call it.
that, yeah. So we done a thing in the lead up to Christmas where we done a tour with the Christmas lights and the Christmas decorations that are in the town, and many of you have asked us to do a bit more of a daytime tour of some of the things that are in our local town, which is Faversham here in Kent.
Yeah.
It's dry today, it's bloody cold, which is why I've got my beanie on, but we
Not
thought...
putting a beanie on though, I can't be dealing with that.
We thought we would make the most of lockdown and our daily exercise and take you all with us for a tour. Don't know how exciting it's going to be, but we'll try and make it as exciting as possible. We may even discover things that we don't even know were there. Especially me, because you've lived here all your life.
Yeah.
Let's get outside.
So we've taken ourselves to the Faversham Recreation Ground, as they call it.
Very posh.
There's still slight fog in the air. So this is where we always have our, they're called fun fairs, and fireworks are normally here.
Also a little bit of childhood nostalgia for Josh. This is probably where we used to get drunk.
Yes, there is, right. So we can go over there. There's a lot of people around, lockdown and all that. There's a little skate ramp down here, and I used to sit and get drunk down here. So we'll walk past it, and if no one's in it, I will film it and show you. Okay, so we couldn't show you the skate ramp because as soon as I went to get the camera out, kids appeared. So I was like, no. So this is on top of the hills, as you used to call it when we were young. When we were young, these were obviously a lot bigger. We used to sit on a bench here, classy I know. We used to get our bikes when this wasn't here, and we used to go whoosh down these hills. Oh, there's a little swing rope, and obviously there's a tennis court there that you could do tennis, and there's loads of other things over there, but there's kids over there and we do not want to film those.
If I went down that hill on my bike, I would end up over that fence.
Yeah, you had to try and not. I mean, yeah, but this wasn't all here.
Oh, I see.
But in the snow, this is the best. It was like, it doesn't look that steep when you're this age, but when you're like 10.
I mean, it also looks more steep. Like, we're just stood here looking down. If you was on a bike going down it, it would feel more steep.
That's true.
As you hurtle towards your
That's
doom
true.
at the bottom.
And they've also got new benches now because those were not the benches that were there originally.
I'm not parking my butt on that. It's freezing.
I'm gonna do it anyway, to be fair. Not at the moment. Hey, squirrel. Where you going? Hello. Hi. Where you going? Where you going? Where you going?
He's been putting on a bit of lockdown weight like the rest of us.
I haven't got nothing for you. Oh, are you coming towards us, are you?
He's after our nuts. Run.
Got plenty of that, babe. Where you going? Oh. Where you going? Where are you going?
I don't want him to eat my nuts.
So you're gonna let him have my nuts? Thanks.
Yep.
Bye. Oh, can we keep him? Oh, can we keep him? You can come home with me. I've got cats though. Bye, friend. Bye. Look at these cool houses, by the way. I want to live in one. I want to live on the top.
They're in the style that Kent's famous for, though.
What?
Oast houses. It's to do with the hops and the breweries and everything. Funnily enough, you should mention the brewery, though, because we'll go there in a little while.
Do you want to get on a train and go somewhere?
Oh, I'd love to.
Where should we go?
There's nowhere to go.
This is going to London, right?
I would imagine so, going that way, yeah.
So we go that way, we go to London, we jump on the top. There's a little spot for us there.
Well,
they'll never know.
This is a vlog on YouTube. This isn't like the next Mission Impossible. You're not Tom Cruise.
Fine, well.
Anyway, a little bit of a story to add. I've been to this train station many, many times, getting off or on a train when we first started dating.
Yes, and I used to walk up here, along here, and meet you.
Yep. It used to be just as cold as this.
Ooh, yeah.
Must be love. Look at the church. It's pretty. Anyway, Josh apparently is taking us to see where his nan used to live.
I'm not going to film it though, obviously. It's for sale for over, I think it's $500,000.
This is our Chinese. We see them every Friday night. Yummy. There used to be an old Chinese restaurant here. He's looking through the windows because they're doing work inside.
It looks so different.
They're not. They are. They're not opening it, but luckily, the takeaway is still open. Well, It's closed right now, but it's still open.
This is where I used to live 2 years ago. 2 years ago? When I was 2 years old. And it was the blue house on the far left, down there.
Blue house on the left, dearie.
Blue house on the far left.
Oh,
I don't really remember it though, because I was only 2 years old.
True, I mean you don't really remember what happened yesterday, let alone that long ago.
True. And literally everywhere you go, every corner you turn, there is a pub.
Like that one. And as it says on it, Shepherd Neame Limited, the thing that Faversham is most famous for. Yeah. The Shepherd Neame Brewery is here. It's literally just around the corner. So we'll go and see it now.
But if you want to go on a pub crawl, come to Faversham.
Maybe not right now because they're all shut.
No.
Another pub. Still got the Christmas decorations up.
Funny that, right?
So we've walked down Flood Lane. I've never been down here before. No idea why they call it Flood Lane though. What do you reckon?
I don't know.
I reckon it floods.
There's a small puddle around the corner, maybe that's it.
Yeah. So this is part of Faversham Creek. That's Josh's boat.
At least it's a boat.
And guess what? Josh used to get drunk here.
I did.
Speaking of getting drunk, that is the back of the Shepherd Neame Brewery over there. Or back of part of it at least anyway. And more excitingly, the back of Morrison's. Definitely a brewery. No mistaking that.
Nope.
Here we are, the Faversham Brewery. The headquarters of Shepherd Neame Limited. This is where they make all the beer.
It is.
It's where they make all the beer. Also, when they're brewing, it stinks around here.
Oh no, it smells amazing.
It doesn't, it stinks.
If anyone that doesn't live in this town that hasn't grown up with that smell, you will not like it, but I love it.
You're weird. Anyway, stop! Let's go that way. So ironically, we're just walking up in between the brewery bits now, but the brewery itself and all of the pubs that are scattered around the town are pretty much the only places he didn't used to get drunk.
Believe it or not.
Irony at its finest. So we're pretty much in the town centre now, and this is the tour, shop and visitor centre for the Shepherd Neame Brewery. I've never ever been on a tour of the brewery. Have you?
Nope.
Really?
Something to do in the summer?
It's something I'd like to do, but obviously at the moment they're not running them, so
Yeah.
let's
See how much it is.
keep our fingers crossed for 2021, eh? This is the dead centre of town. You're welcome.
Oh, funny.
I know. So we finished this rather unique tour of our town in another alleyway. We've just been to one of the places we frequent the most. Tesco's. We didn't get a Costa though. We did not get a Costa. Nope. We got back from that just in time because it is freezing out there. It's meant to be like -3 tonight. And we would have frozen if we'd have stayed out there any longer. So we're now going to treat ourselves to a nice freshly brewed coffee from our new coffee machine.
Which is right there.
Indeed.
Beautiful.
Anyway, we hope you've enjoyed this rather unique tour of Josh's birthplace and our current hometown. It is your birthplace.
So I was going to crack a bad joke then, but yeah, sure.
I dread to think. If you've enjoyed this one, maybe go back and watch our Christmas tour when we've done that. It's on the screen now because we think you'll love that if you haven't seen it already. Yeah. And we will see you in the next video. So stay safe, everybody.
Bye.
Good.